Following last week's High Court ruling, which Justice Tadeo Asimwe made in favor of Mr. Kiconco, the affected residents on a 3.8-acre piece of land ran to Court of Appeal challenging the court decision. But what options do they have? 20 years ago, the government established the Land Fund, a multi-purpose envelope that seeks to help the landless in the country. But the minister says the fund cannot help Lusanja residents.
And government, with the consent of the landlord accept that these are my lawful tenants. I am willing to vacate this land once government pays me off. That is the first category. The Lusanja victims do not fall under this first category.
For instance, the Junior Minister for Lands, Dr. Chris Baryomunsi, says the government is considering paying the late Semeika Kungulu landlords who had threatened to evict 3 sub-counties in Mbale district. In this case, the residents recognize their landlords and the landlords are willing to sell the land to government. The other option, according to the minister, is where government would pay off the landlord, but Kiconco declared he is not selling. The third option is where government can compensate the affected Lusanja residents as landless people. But the minister says this cannot work since they have decided to appeal the High Court decision.
As executive, we will have to wait for the appeal because we will not presume that the appeal will again find them illegal.
The last option is the presidential mercy, or ex gratia.
Ex gratia is a token which the president, by executive authority, can grant any person. It can be in form of resettlement from land, or it can be for purpose of somebody who has lost something, or even an appreciation.
Perhaps until the Court of Appeal decides, the president can intervene, more likely with a political mind. But in the face of uncertainty, Algracia Ogojo, the executive director, Uganda Land Alliance, says the problem is systemic and procedural.
There should have been an honest assessment right from the word go to actually determine the legal status and situation of that land. Why was it allowed to escalate to that level?
Unless otherwise, the evictees who, according to the High Court ruling, bought the disputed land from a wrong person have less than a month to leave, unless if the Court of Appeal quashes the lower court's ruling. Edward Mhumza, NTV.